November 22nd, 2018. Not one Thanksgiving photo. Jamie and I have been on a scrapbooking binge and have dragged out every physical photo we own into one spot to reorganize them into books with pages of themes. Last night I did a page on my mother, and the theme was eating meals together. Since it was so close to Thanksgiving, I was on the lookout for common holiday foods and can't tell that any of the meals were centered around Thanksgiving, or Christmas, for that matter. More than 60 years of pictures, and no one took a picture of a holiday meal? Seems so odd. It also seems odd for it to be Thanksgiving and family not be at the center of it this year. Our emotions were just too raw the Thanksgiving after Chuck and Mom announced that they were leaving us last summer for Jamie and Howie and I to want to be with them. My mother had texted me on the evening of Thanksgiving last year, asking for a prenuptial agreement because she believed Fred was going to propose. This year, she and Fred are having a big shindig at the Keystone Lake House, and we were all invited, but Howie said he can't stand to be around Chuck, so he's going to celebrate with his college friend, Willow Houben, and her kids instead. He said he'd come with me if I insisted, but I don't want him to have to pretend he's not hurt. Jamie wouldn't say if she and Victor were coming until I pinned her down yesterday. She looked so sad, but she said she really didn't want to be with them, so I told her I totally understand, because I do. My stomach has been in knots for weeks about this. I really don't want to have to put on a smiling face and act like my heart isn't broken. I was listening to a podcast yesterday where Jessie Itzler said, "You don't have as much time with your loved ones as you might think. If you're thinking that your parents could live another 10 years, but you only see them twice a year, you don't have another 10 years with them. You have 20 visits." That really hit home for me. I used to see Mom a couple of times a day, and now I see her a couple of times a year. Today will be hard. I'm crying already, but I can't miss out on what little time I have left with her. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.